How Italy changed me. Why do powerful women disappear after 60? Why do so many women become wiser and stronger, more interesting as the culture just starts to overlook them? This is something women have said to me for years, and at first I really did not fully understand it. They would say, I feel invisible now. I heard that in the United States over and over again, but I was living in Italy for the last 20 years. I remember thinking, invisible, how can that be? You've lived your whole life. How can you have an experience like that? You're intelligent, you've raised families, you're executives, you've run businesses, you've navigated marriages, careers, illnesses, disappointments. How does a woman just become invisible? I really didn't understand it. But moving back to the United States, I do understand what happens. They do not mean vanished as human beings. What they're talking about is culture stops seeing them and their value. A younger woman often gets attention automatically. An older woman has to carry depth quietly while the room looks elsewhere. There is a profound mistake going on in our culture because many women at 65, 70, 75 are more compelling than they were at 25. Not because youth has no beauty, it does, but because depth has grown a level of beauty of its own. When did age become a woman's punishment instead of her achievement? It's not like that in Italy. Think about what it means to age as a woman. It means you stayed alive through heartbreak, things you survived, you've buried people, children, husband, families, you've learned from mistakes, you've probably carried more than anyone you knew. You've adapted, you kept going when you didn't feel like it. You developed judgment, reasoning, you developed maybe patience even. You waste time less, you know nonsense when you see it. Those are not losses, those are gains. And yet many women are taught to experience aging mainly as a decline. Wrinkles, weight gain, menopause, postmenopause, being overlooked, becoming older. That is such a narrow and immature view of life that I didn't experience in Italy. A face lined with many wrinkles is a woman who knows how to love better, choose better, leave faster, forgive wiser, and enjoy more honestly than she did in her youth. Why would that be considered less valuable? Who decided older women stopped mattering? Because I never agreed with that, and I haven't experienced it in Italy. They greet me with excitement. One of the things that I have always noticed in Italy is that older women are still valued in the world. They are dressed, they are walking, they meet up with friends, they have a coffee, a cappuccino, they're buying produce, they'll argue in a shop, they'll laugh, they'll share something, they participate. They have not been culturally retired. And in the US, unfortunately, we do get culturally retired. That matters more than people realize. When a woman feels welcome in public, she carries herself differently. She keeps caring for herself, engaging, moving. She has reasons to get dressed and to go out and see friends and places to go and community with people. In many places, women are sold anti-aging products when what they really need is anti-erasure, like not being erased from society. They need to they don't need to become younger. They don't need to be recognized as more beautiful. They are allowed to be who they are. Italy taught me that a woman does not lose value because she ages. Sometimes she is finally becoming more formidable.